Hello everybody, this is Daryl at hudsonscustommachining.com. I've got in the lathe here today a rotor from an Eck Fan Motor, and I've been messing around with this thing. The shaft is bent on it. I don't know if you can see how bad it's bent there, and I've straightened it some from what it was. But I kept messing around with this thing and it kept shifting on me. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I found out that somebody has been into this thing and really messed it up. Got to looking and see a little gap right in there. I thought, what in the world? But you can see this thing's running out pretty bad. So I'm going to try to do this with one hand because I'm holding the camera with the other hand. So hang in there. I'm going to show you what somebody, over time, you never know what's been done to these fans that are 100 years old. 30, 40, 50 years ago, you never know what somebody might have done. So I'm going to turn this thing on sort of low, sort of a slow speed. Watch this. See if I can get this thing. I turned the lathe on and spun it because I couldn't just pull this thing off. It's a press fit on there, and I couldn't just pull it off. But by spinning it, I could grab it with these pliers and pull. Somebody has sleeved this shaft right here, and this shaft, you can see that it's bent. Especially if we get out on it. Let's see, maybe we can turn this off. That's better. Somewhere about 18, 20 thousandths. Yeah, about 20, 21 thousandths. So I'm going to end up having to make a new shaft for this thing, looks like. I'm going to see if I can. This is the original shaft, and somebody's turned it down because I can see turn marks in it here where somebody's turned it down. But there's a pin here that holds this shaft where it goes through the rotor. I'm going to see if I can knock that pin out right there. And I'll just have to make a new shaft, and we'll make it the right size. Because the bearings that go in this motor housing over here is 7/16. Here's the motor. Newly wound stator. Just rewound that stator here, and I just made this new bearing to go in here using the old one as somewhat as a pattern. This thing was really wallered out. In fact, it almost broke through on one side. It was so thin on one side right there. So anyway, I'm going to pull this rotor out and make a new shaft for it. So we'll take it from there. All right, y'all stay tuned. More to come.